welcome to Huddle's How to Judge World Schools Debate. My name is Dr. Shannon LaBove, and I'm the Assistant Director of Forensics at Rice University. As a collegiate debate coach for about 15 years or so, I'm here to tell you that I've seen and judged a lot of debate, and you are completely qualified to do so. So we appreciate your picking up a ballot. And this video is to help you feel a little more comfortable with this style of debate, and also give you a couple of tips and tricks as a judge to make your judging time fun and a little easier. But first, let's talk a little bit about the World School Debate format. World Schools Debate is a 3-on-3 style of debate where students work in teams to argue for or against a resolution presented. The team that's for the resolution is called the proposition, and the team that's against the resolution is called the opposition, based on old school British Parliament. We're just lucky they don't have to wear the wigs. So what you should expect to see here are two teams who use logic and reasoning to go back and forth to argue a particular ideology, while giving you, the judge, very clear and organized reasoning to go on one side or the other. There is something a little strange about this debate. There's no time for them to ask questions in between. Instead, in the middle of someone's speech, they literally stand up and say, "point of information," meaning they like to ask a question. The person who's speaking can choose to accept it and answer the question, or reject it till a later time. You'll usually see about 2 of these per speech. Once the first 6 original speeches get done, you'll then see what we call a rebuttal. Now, a rebuttal is a time where arguments are repeated, crystallized, and judging reasoning is given. Hopefully, they'll give you a really clear reason that you should prefer one side of the resolution over the other. Which brings us to the ballot to show which side you actually prefer. The first thing that you'll note on the ballot is your room number and start time. We ask that you're at the judging table about 15 minutes ahead of time in order to make sure that you not only pick up the ballot but have plenty of time to get to the room. Next, you'll see a place to list each of the students' names. In each space, please make sure you list the correct student's name, because it becomes really important in tracking which student has done the best job. To the side, you'll see both ranks and points. This doesn't mean that you decide there who won the debate. Instead, each student is looked at for their own individual speaking style and whether or not they deserve 30 points, meaning they did an amazing job, or perhaps something a little lower. We try not to give speaker points under 20 because, after all, this is meant to be encouraging, and a lot of our students are really new at this particular style of debate. Underneath that, you'll see who the better debating was done by, whether it's the proposition or the opposition, and the team code. Please make sure that you clearly mark who you felt won the debate, and underneath, give reasons for decisions, like you felt one side was more persuasive than the other. Finally, make sure it's signed so we know exactly who judged the round, and turn it in so we can continue to have the tournament run smoothly. We appreciate your time, and thank you so much for judging the World Schools Debate format. I hope you enjoy.